First things first, Mogs. Oh, got another rattler. Firstly, because it's delicious. Secondly, because it's been a bloody awful day at work. Listen, youngsters out there, careers advice. Just don't go into retail. All it's going to do is test your patience and break your will. I promise you. I've been doing this for 20 odd years now. It's just, I've reached my breaking point, man. Someone pissed in a pencil case the other day. I wish I were making that up. No, someone actually pissed in a pencil case, left it on the floor. Today someone said I should die and called me the C word. I didn't do anything wrong, just existed. Just stay away from retail. But listen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Cheap, Easy, Delicious Meals that cost bugger all because the government have shafted us up the arse and no one's got any money anymore. And today we're going to do a chicken and chorizo bake. But listen, before we dive into it, do the usual thing. Like, share, subscribe. Share this to your friends and family and the people in need. Okay? Cheap, easy recipes is what we all need right now. Say hello to your boy, Mogs. He's a good boy. Ooh. So come on, get your face down here. We'll have a quick look at the ingredients. And we'll make this delicious concoction. Okay, so a quick rundown of what we've got. Chicken thighs, obviously. You want about 6 sort of medium-sized thighs. Now, you can obviously buy chicken thighs, but you can make this a lot cheaper by buying your own whole chickens and butchering them yourself. And I've already done a video on this, so I'll put a link on the screen for that. After you've watched this video, go and learn how to do it. Got some chorizo, chili flakes, big fat off red onion. Got some oregano. So I've got some garlic granules, olives. These are like 80 odd p for that jar. We're not going to use all of them. Got some peppers as well, and some cherry tomatoes. But this will all come in at about £5 or less. I will put costings on the screen. I bought all this stuff from Sainsbury's, but if you go to like places like Lidl's, you'll get it much cheaper. I should quickly mention as well that obviously if you're going to have to go out and buy the herbs and spices as extras, then obviously factor that into your cost. I should also say, if you're watching this video in like, I don't know, 2054, this will all probably cost about 200 quid by now. Bastards. So what I'm going to do first is just quickly brown up the chicken thighs, skin side down. So into the pan with a touch of oil. Get that onto a nice high heat. Come on, thank you very much. I'm going to get that nice and hot. And in the meantime, I'm just going to season up my chicken thighs. Just with a bit of salt just on each one. A little twist of pepper. Skin side down. Now you can actually brown these all in one pan. I'm going to use this pan to cook my bake thing in. But when it comes to like browning stuff, this pan's actually a bit better, so I'm going to use this. Sorry, it's a little bit loud. But listen, I'm going to cook those for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get some colour on that skin. Right, so once my chicken thighs have been sufficiently brown, I'm going to put them to one side on a plate. And what I've got here is oil mixed with chicken fat. Don't waste it. I'm going to drain this off. And I tell you what, that'll make cracking roast potatoes with your Sunday roast. Cool it down, stick it in the fridge, use it for your Sunday roast. On all the gubbins in here, I'm definitely not going to waste those either. I'll just add a little bit of water, heat it through, deglaze the pan, and I'll add that to our chicken chorizo bake when it goes in there. And all I'm going to do now is chop up my veg. My peppers, my onion, and also my nice meaty chorizo. Be right back. So, into a cold pan, in with the chorizo and the red onion. No need for any oil either. Where are you going? And then I'm going to get this onto a lowish heat because some magic's going to happen to that chorizo. And I'm going to just take my trusty wooden spoon called Tina, named after the character in Button Moon, Tina Teaspoon. Button Moon was one of my favourite shows when I was a kid. That and Terrorhawks, do you remember that? Jesus Christ, flipping Zelda. Absolutely gave me nightmares, that character did. And Americans, don't worry, okay, you're not going to have a bloody clue what I'm on about. But anyway, what's going to start to happen is as the pan heats up, look, it's already starting now. It's going to start releasing some of that lovely flavoured orange oil from the chorizo. so you don't need to add any extra. To do this for like a couple of minutes, just so the oil starts to come out of the chorizo and they crisp up a little bit as well. Next, I'm going to go in with our peppers. In they go. You can use green, you can use red, mixture of both, use what you've got. In with the tomatoes, just make sure you wash them beforehand and they can go in whole. Now remember the pan that I browned the chicken in, with all the nice gubbins left on the bottom. Just deglaze it with a bit of water, chuck that in. If you're not frying your chicken in a separate pan, just add about 150 ml of water. Next in with some chili flakes, this is optional, but I want a bit of spice. About half a teaspoon, it's going to be plenty. 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic, and about a teaspoon of dried oregano. Well, that's a bit isn't it? Here we go. Little waz of salt, little waz of pepper, and I am going to add just a little waz of that chicken fat from earlier. And also I'm going to add some olives, about half the jar that I used. If you don't like olives, don't add them in. Shufty that round. I've also preheated my oven to about gas mark 5. Conversions will be up on the screen. Finally, it's going to nestle our chicken thighs on the top. What? What's your problem? You can smell the chicken, can't you, dude? So this little concoction here is now ready for the oven. Let's whack it in. Now whack that in a preheated oven. It's going to take like 35, maybe 40 minutes to cook, but a couple of important things. Make sure it's uncovered. The reason for that is because obviously we spent all that time making that skin nice and crispy. If we stick a lid on it, what's that going to do? It's going to create steam, and steam is the enemy of crispy chicken skin. The second thing as well is as you kind of cook it, those tomatoes are going to kind of break down, release their juice. So check it halfway through. It should create its own sauce. If it looks like it's drying out or it's catching on the bottom, just add a bit more water. So I'm going to leave that to crack on. I'll see you in a bit.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, would you look at the state of that, eh? But anyway, let's serve some up and give it a taste. Now I'm having mine with some mashed potato. You can serve this with anything you like. Bit of rice, bit of pasta, even a bit of bread and butter. It's going to be good. Now I've only got a little bit here to try, because I'm going to let you into a little secret that a lot of cooking channels don't tell you. But basically, I'm filming this on a Thursday night. It's about 9 o'clock, something like that. And you know all the fancy kind of B-roll footage, you know, the slow motion of the food and all that, and the pictures that I do. Well, I can't take them because it's too bloody dark outside. So I need to do that when there's daylight tomorrow. So if I go munching on all that, well, then I've got nothing to photograph. So believe it or not, in the fridge, I've got a backup chicken thigh, which I'm going to cook off tomorrow morning, add it to that, to replace the one that I'm eating, so I can take a nice photo and do the B-roll. So when you look at the B-roll, and look at the thumbnail for this video, you know that one of those chicken thighs is an imposter. See, that's the level of commitment I've got to you guys. But anyway, I'm going to give it a quick try. Delicious, obviously. Honestly, this is a really good, cheap £1 wonder, this. And again, there's your boy, Chorizo, helping us out again. Because it's already got lots of flavour in it, you don't need to add lots of other stuff. Make it. So there we go. Simple little £1 wonder. Comes together in no time at all. Cheap as chips. Again, I'll put the costings on the screen, but I reckon you can get that in under £5. Easy. Obviously factor in what you're going to have with it, but the dish itself, under £5, I'm almost certain. But listen, I'm going to love and leave you, because I'm flipping knackered, to be honest. It's been a long, long flipping day. Retail. But before I go, please do the usual thing. Like, share, subscribe. Get this out to as many people as you can. Share these recipes, because people are going to need them. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Oh, bloody knackered.